أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Check out that. I just got done with my visit to the foreign ministry. What I love about Arab government is there's always a way through. If you want it bad enough, if you embody Islamic values and substance and you work at it, there's always a way through, which is different than procedure emphasizing secular republics or democracies rather. And so I had to go back and forth between multiple gates, like 3 different gates. And then I found out the one I went back to twice wasn't even the one they were sending me to. And it was actually the one the taxi driver tried to drop me off at first, And check that out. It's so beautiful. And so when I got back, finally, they were super nice. And then they always do that. They have to be resistant at first, like strongly, to test your resolve, to get you to go away. Because they know ultimately, there is a pathway forward no matter what it is, That's what I really like about Arab government and Islamic government. I think it's more substantial, it's better than our current democratic America. Anyways. So, I talked to this guy. I didn't want to give him the letter. Then I shyly gave it to him. Finally, he wasn't judgmental at all. Went through it, contacted the right people. A couple people tried to do the gatekeeper thing again. I was like, come on, he's already doing it. Don't worry about it, While he was already, let me talk to, I forgot her name. She didn't say her name, and that's one thing about that isn't bad, because there's a lot of accountability, and accountability can be severe it isn't often, but it can be, So people don't like giving their names in offices, but she was the person who dealt with foreigners through their embassies if they were having a situation. She was the one who did that. And for all the foreigners, But she didn't deal with human rights issues, and so she started out being Arab, modern, angry, mommy energy. It was really hot. I like that energy a lot. Check this out. It was Arab, modern, angry, mama, and then amused that as an American I kept calling her ma'am, even though I knew I had perfect pronunciation of all these Arabic words. It was like some pseudo-Arab guy, super Arab, calling her ma'am repeatedly 1,000 times on the phone call. Because I go into that mode, I was raised in the South. When I'm on official business, it's really strongly emphasizing official business by just being ma'am, really respecting. This is completely asexual right now, but not really. I mean, that actually makes it somewhat, man-woman frame a little bit implicitly. Urdu has a lot of things like that, where when you're super respectful, you're actually flirting, When you're super duper respectful, you're actually flirting, because you're being that way to completely neutralize the obvious, play that's present. Yeah. This is a beautiful place. I really like it. Anyways, what happened was she talked to me on the phone for 10 minutes. At first, she was trying to get me off, but then she kept keeping me on. And basically, she gave me 2 phone numbers. One of them is directly to the secretary of the foreign ministry, His Excellency, part of the royal family, who I should have tried to contact right when I got here. But at least I did mention him to a bunch of people right when I got here. So. But that was a strategic mistake. But 2 months went by so fast, and as an autistic person, I can really just focus on one thing, because I make everything so complicated. The one thing has to, it takes up all my energy, no matter what it is. I make it so complicated, because you can make anything complicated as a perfectionist, And so, I'm going now. My strategy, my next move, is to go back to the authority, the civil status authority, and the general there's name is Ali Khindi, and I'm right there. I'm up the rung, and that's the other thing. If you really push out, you can move up the rung very far in Arab government. maybe as an American only, but I don't know. In my situation, maybe it's just pretty famous. She already knew my situation, and she did read my letter, which was interesting. I think my letter really does a good job introducing me in a dignified way, and so I did that, and so my next move is getting to the general there, being like, listen, I really want to stay, and I think there is a possibility of me staying in Oman. Like, I really love Oman, I really want to stay here, but I need help, and give him a copy of my letter also, and after he's read my letter, to then after he's read my letter, to then get him to get me a contact, get him to call the numbers that were just given me and get me a meeting with His Excellency, the Foreign Minister. I'm laying the deep philosophical, and she started talking about, well, what you're talking about is, and then I'm like, she listened. That's the thing, though. Like, I really liked, she was like really oppositional to some degree, but then when it elicited like a resistance and I started responding, she actually listened, which is my way of doing it. And I really like I resist very strongly, but the moment you start actually making arguments, I listen. I get like that. I get super obsessed over things, but it was mutually enjoyable. I know that. But yeah, I like Oman a lot, and I have to say the women here are exceptionally beautiful. I've been to Saudi Arabia, and I do find Arab women to be the most attractive over any other race, maybe other than Celtic women or some Germanic women maybe. But energetically, because there's both energetic and physical for me here, so I like it here. I like everything. The landscape is beautiful. It's like a perfect mixture of like Colorado, Nevada, and Florida. It's a perfect mix. And like I said, the women are beautiful, and the food is good, and I get to speak Urdu and Arabic and English all in the same country with native speakers. It's kind of nice. I don't know. I like it here. So now my option is, do I want to? Yeah, the nature is spectacular here. Like, everything is really beautiful. Like, look at this. Look at the sand glisten. I don't know if you guys can see it. Try to get them to read the letter, get the general to read the letter, and get him to contact His Excellency. Because now I figured it out. They're gonna raise the fines because they know, like, it's a special situation, and they're going to. And I have just, but here's the thing, like maybe I just invest whatever I have left into the process here rather than leaving. You know what I'm saying? Brother, I had to do it. I went to the foreign ministry and they gave me a couple numbers. But brother, I came to Oman to stay. I like it here. I like everything about Oman. I do really like everything about it here. May Allah make a way for me to settle here somehow. I don't know. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.